Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, everyone. Get my alfalfa. Did I tell you guys that my dad was hired to be Alfalfa? No, what's the black kid? Not Alfalfa. The black kid. Steiny, something. And then the day of his first, oh, wait, job. My grandma cut his hair. I love it. I love telling this story. Oh, I'm exhausted, guys. I gave driving Miss Daisy my step stool, so I have to have another step stool. You guys don't know this, but I keep a step stool underneath me to keep my legs stretched out. So, okay, good morning. Where's Ebony? Oh, yeah, okay. Good morning, Ebony. Good morning. Good morning, Tiffany Henderson. Good morning. Sabrina, good morning, sweetheart. How are you doing? How's everything going? Grand Rising, soul sister. How's your health doing, Sabrina? Grand Rising, soul sister. Miss Shea, Florida, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, sending positive energy and good health. We'll take it. We will always take good health, okay, guys? John Pierce, good morning, Tracy. Good morning. We can't scream that loud enough, right, John? Good morning. Let's all scream from the rooftop. Good health, Irene. Good health, sweetie. Good morning. Good health. Long life. I'm here. I know. My eyes couldn't find you, but I found you eventually. Good morning and good health, everyone. Oh, be more. Good morning. Ooh. Brina, hey all. Hey all, Brina. How are you? Oh, that was a gold color truck that just passed by. All right, guys. So, did anybody see what I posted yesterday? I was going to try and show you all today, but it's a mess. It's a mess trying to get a video up for you guys. So, I started work yesterday. You know what? Before I do that, I was late Wednesday trying to get a police report. So we didn't get our morning, how you doing? How you doing? How's everyone's health doing? Slowly but surely, the pain is subsiding. Okay, good. How's everyone's health doing? How's everyone else's health? Beetle, good morning. Hope you're having a blissful morning. I'm tired, Beetle. I'm tired. I'm tired. I feel good. Yay, Ebony! Yay to feeling good. Done. Let me see if I can do something here to show you guys what I do for a living now. So I'm working. Poor me. You guys realize I've not had a real job in years. At the very least, 15 years. Oh, I'm having knee and leg pain. Okay. Go to a nursery and get a plant called stinging nettle. Get a plant called stinging nettle. Just trust me on this. Take the leaf of the plant and rub it on your knee. Okay. And did we talk about this before? Wrapping. Oh man, I'm swollen. I got to be careful when I get swollen. You know how I can tell I'm swollen? My rings don't fit. I gotta take a diuretic. Peace and blessings, sweet Carmel. You aren't missing anything having a real job. I'm like, how do people do this? How do people do this? And by the end of the day, I walked in spry. Oh, ready to work. By the end of the day, I was like this. I just sat down. By the end of the day, I just sat down. My boss was like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "You can go home." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know." So, yeah, I think I'll go home now. I didn't know I could eat. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't know I was entitled to eating. But I really have to be careful because I can't be eating too late. So my foods would have to be like light. If I'm eating like at 9 o'clock, like I'm too old to be eating at 9 o'clock. It's just ridiculous. I was starving. Just starving. Then I went to go get something to eat at one of these local restaurants that apparently never closes. And when I got the food, instead of like taking the food with me, I opened it up and I just I just ate like I was ravaged, like a ravaged, hungry man, homeless man. That's the way I felt. Like everybody ignored me until somebody gave me a real meal. And I was like, oh my God. Like I think my face was in the food. And so I ordered fish, like steamed fish. Thank God. Don't order fried fish around here. I did not order fried, but the steamed fish, and around here they keep the head on, right? Now, most times I am squeamish about this goddamn head. But every place I go, there's this head issue in the Caribbean, right? I'm not a fan of the goddamn head. We don't do the head in the States. And then people look at me like I'm crazy. They're like, you don't want the head? And I'm like, no. The head is good for you. You know, eat the head. And I was like, oh my God, I can't. So around here, they don't cut the head off. They just give you the goddamn fish with the head and the eyeballs, everything. And the fish is like this, dead, seasoned. I saw that head last night. I realize now how you can change. I lifted up that head because all the gravy was at the fish. I lifted up that head took the vegetables, put it with the gravy. This head did not bother me. Any other time, I wouldn't even eat. I wouldn't look at the dish. Put this refund. By the way, you don't refund here. You don't refund, and you don't call the manager. There's no such thing here. Refund? Manager? They'll kill you. They'll kill you on the spot. They'll kill you on the spot. So you don't do that crap here. I want to talk to the manager. There's a head on my fish. No, you say thank you, and you, thank you. Thank you. And the head, thank you. You don't play with these people. Oh, Atia, you're so lucky to be remote. Thank you. Oh, Angel. Angel, I saw you last night working. And by the time I come home, I couldn't even get spiritual help last night. I could even watch you to get spiritual help. That's how exhausted I was. Eat the head. I will not eat the damn head. I will not eat the head. I can't eat the head either. I know. They trust and believe. I have seen grandparents, aunts and uncles suck the eyeballs out of the head of a fish. Suck the eyeball and then do it like nasty. Like, God, stop it. I remember that as a kid. You know, Soul Sister, give it some time. Workplace is not going to be able to sustain working. Watch. Give it some time. They're not going to be, they're going to, many are going to go remote. And many office buildings will get converted to apartment buildings. I promise you. So, sister, it would take a lot of money to get me into somebody's office. Let me shut the hell up, because don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say that. Trust and believe. The lady that served me the fish, it got really quiet because I must have been there at late. But it's a 24-hour place, but nobody was there. She said something to me, and I'm still eating. I was like, I haven't worked in 20 years. I have not worked. They're confused. And she was like, huh? I was like, listen to me. I'm 60. And I just went back to work. I can't handle it. She was on the floor cracking up. I'm not even telling y'all. The feeling, it was so funny. She was on the floor. She had to bend over underneath the counter to laugh. And I said, no, it's okay. You can, I get it. And I was like, how old are you? And she's like, 40. And I was like, well, you don't look 40, first of all. Second of all, you're young. I'm 60. Who goes back to work at 60? Everybody else retires soon. I'm going back in. Let me see. Overstood. You know when you're so tired. I love fried fish and lemon. Who doesn't? But only eat the body, not the head. Thank you, Beetle. Thank you. Tell me nothing about no damn head. Atia, same with my job. Heck, the building no longer exists. There you go. There you go. But yeah, watch that sense of humor. Watch that sense of humor. God is like, what's happening? Like, God, relax. It's okay. I thought you had a sense of humor, God. I do. When I want to. That's God. When I feel like having a sense of humor. Young ladies. I know, God. Just give us grace. Give us all grace. All right. New comments. So, sister, you've got a job. Yes, I have a job because it's a long story, but I figured the only way I was going to get a car was to get a part-time job. So I actually just begged for the damn job. And I got it. Got it. Oh, wait. I gotta do this. Hold on. Ooh. All right. Okay, walk. Ah. Okay. All right. I have to take some extra strength Tylenol. That's what I have to do. I gotta take some extra strength Tylenol because the body is not used to working. Damn it. All right. It's 500. I meant to take it. 650 milligrams each. Oh, I could very easily be a drug addict. I could see that. You have to know yourself. You have to know yourself, people. I could very easily be a drug addict. All right, so. Oh, I posted on YouTube I'm going to pronounce it, Makojumbies. I like that. It's from Africa. The stick figures it originated in Africa, guys, not the Caribbean. So it's a part of a thing that all of us have managed to keep alive, by God's grace. I put the napkin over the eyes, laugh out loud, and eat the face. You eat the face? I can't. I can't even eat the face. If I can show you guys. I'm just panicking a little bit. Let me see. I think I want this one. If you check on YouTube, I did post the Mako Jumpy, and then I went under their legs 2 or 3 times, and I think it's very lucky to go under the nuts of a man. It has to be luck. He was like, and then I was like, this is lucky to walk under the nuts of a man, of the Mako Jumpy. I'll get the right name. Oh, wait, I did that already. Cancel, convert. Download. I'm going to show you some of the experience. This is every Wednesday, by the way. No, not working. There you go. Every Wednesday is Caribbean night. Then there's R&B night. Oh, by the way, I think there's a country night. I like country music. Country music is really, blues. I think reinvented country music, by the way. Don't get it twisted. Mm-hmm. Oh, I did it too many times. Hopefully this is the one. Yes. I'm just trying to get you guys to see the experience that I had last night. Miss Tracey talking to her legs. Let's walk now. Let me take my pills. Uh-uh. I meant to take it last night so I wouldn't be in pain this morning. But let me tell you something. God must have been preparing me for this because the exercises and the walking, I think, made a huge difference. I would be in more pain. So, check out on YouTube. Let me see. Move. Everybody move. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. YouTube. Check out I posted it last night. So check out my new job, which I got a copyright claim for, but who cares? It was so much fun. My new job. The guy starts talking. So when the guy starts talking, then the dancers come back out. But he's telling his whole history about how this culture has survived. So let me see if I can get the name right. That's what I was looking up. Done. Stick figure characters in St. Croix. Oh, gosh. So annoyed. The Mako Jumpy. Mako Jumpy. This is the Makojumbies. I'll show you guys. I love them. I fucking love them. This Mako Jumpy brings me life. So there's some discrepancy as to whether or not the Makojumbies are safe or not. It's all safe. It's all coming from Africa. It's all safe. So this is the Makojumbies. Let me show you guys the Makojumbies first. Go to the library. Go to the library. What? Why is it not here? Oh my God. Okay, cancel. Let's do it again. iPad. Notice I'm not smiling today. I'm not like Tracey today because working sucks. You guys couldn't hear me. I hate myself. Somebody text her. Somebody text her. Somebody text her. All right. Let's start this shit over. I'm talking about the Makojumbies, explaining it. When Africans, 3 minutes, when Africans were brought to the Caribbean and sold to the St. Croix planters as laborers, they also brought with them seeds, oral lessons. That's how African culture continues. They continue because of oral history and traditions. And of course, their religious, cultural, spiritual beliefs. Since many of the African cultural practices were forbidden while they were enslaved, but we were enslaved for like 400 years. You try keeping something oral 400 years later. I don't care what type of oral tradition you have. That's 400 years later. Since many of the African cultural practices were forbidden while they were enslaved, their African people often had to disguise their practices in a festive context, which may explain why the traditional plain potato sack costumes of the Makojumby evolved into a colorful one. Makojumbies have been in the Virgin Islands cultural heritage for over 200 years. It is traced back to Africa as far back as the 13th and 14th centuries. The presence of the Makojumby at our carnivals, parades, jump ups, we have these things called jump ups here. It's a block party, but they call it jump ups. And even at the beach barbecue is a blessing and an honor. They are viewed as symbols of our history, your history, because you, my Black child, are from Africa. You're just a part of the lost tribe. So it's your history. It's not the Virgin Islands history. It's a Southern American history. You, whether you are as white, as vanilla as this cup, or as black as this fan, and you are American, you are part of the lost tribe, but Africa history is your history. And never, never let anyone tell you otherwise. Ever. Okay, I'm going overboard now. I'm getting like serious now. You're going overboard. They are viewed as symbols of our history, culture, and spiritual heritage. At celebrations such as Carnival, a wedding, or even Jump Up, which is a block party here, men, women, and children perch high up on stilts, are dressed in bright colors and masks. In this costume, they are no longer men, women, and children. They have now transformed into Makojumbies. The actual meaning of the words Makojumby varies depending on whom you ask? In Central Africa, the word Mako means healer. So when I wound up under the nuts of a Mako Jumpy, I felt like I went through a portal, guys. And then I went back under again. Went into another portal. The actual meaning of the words Makojumbies varies depending on whom you ask. In Central Africa, the word Mako means healer. The most English-speaking people interpret Mako as mock. Simple, huh? Jumbo would be slang for spirit or ghost. West Africans view a Mako Jumpy as a seeker or a protector, and that their tallness is symbolic to the power of God. Their presence was an important part of African religious ceremonies, as well as to the rites of passage when a boy is recognized as a man and a girl as a woman. Many African tribes believe that Makojumbies acted as spiritual seers and protectors of the village. It was believed that the height of the Makojumbi allowed them to see evil before it arrived and warned other villagers. Traditionally, African Makojumbi costumes were adorned with mirrors. Sorry, guys. In belief that evil spirits were afraid to see themselves. In Central Africa, it is believed that the Makojumbi wards off evil spirits by their mockery of them. Throughout the Virgin Islands, the character and the importance of the Makojumbi presently lives on. Not as a ghostbuster, if you will, but rather as an exhibit of the culture of the Virgin Islands. In 1978, Gerald Cockrell moved to St. Thomas from Florida and discovered a culture that was embraceable. With the St. Thomas Carnival being one of the favorite cultural events, a friend of Jerry's had been participating in Carnival as a Mako Jumpy when Jerry decided to try it for herself. What is a female? She had been part of a carnival ever since. She saw that the number of Makojumbies were decreasing and saw the need to keep the culture of the Virgin Islands alive. In 1992, she started a St. Thomas-based troupe called Mako Jumpy Jamboree. Jerry taught the skills in many of the schools. The tradition of the Mako Jumpy has been alive and strong in the Virgin Islands for over 200 years. And with people like Jerry Cockrell, who felt that this tradition is important to our history and culture, it is our hope that we will continue to live for hundreds more years. That is so cool. Oh my God, that is so cool. Don't you guys find that so cool? Not every Caribbean has Makojumbi history embedded. But I'm just so grateful that we were able to, in the Virgin Islands, keep it alive. I had another video to show you guys. Oh, here it is. This is a good one too. I'll show you guys the Makojumbies. If it lets me. I don't know if all this is going to actually go over. Very enlightening, isn't it? Yes, they are in St. Thomas. St. Thomas is where they revived it first. And you don't get, usually they will show up at cruise ships. Did you take a cruise ship or did you fly? They show up at cruise ships. I know the ones here show up at the cruise ships. Thank you. I am. You are. Yes. Don't you ever forget that. Don't let anyone ever take your Africanness away from you. It is not our fault. We are a part of the lost tribe, and we want our life back. We want the history back. We want to learn. We want to learn all that fear that they took out of our relatives. Do you know what I mean? So let me see if I can get all this up for you guys, because I don't know all these videos. Please go through. Hope this goes through. The Makojumbies are a big fucking deal. And although the Virgin Islands have kept it alive, I want you all to know it is from your African culture. So I'm just giving you a snippet of the Makojumbies. I want you all to enjoy what is rightfully yours to understand. Okay? All right. Now, let me show you guys my job. Oh my God. Let's see. I think you should come first. They have fire dances on Caribbean night. So pretty. So pretty. I was a little upset that there wasn't an African woman as a part of the fire dances, but truth be told, Blacks don't play with fire. To be honest with you, we kind of don't play with fires. I could see why there wasn't one, right? How cool is that? And this was a male, oh wait, no, this was a male fire dancer. He did an amazing job. I mean, amazing. Are you guys looking at everything that I'm seeing? I'll tell you about that, Beetle. I will tell you about that. That was my job last night. This is what I do now for a job. So first, that's the romantic part of the job, right? So I've got to go around to all the tables, make sure everything is nice and clean. I got to put the salt, the pepper, the hot sauce on the table. I've got to check all the tables. I've got to get all the menus together. I've got to make sure I have all the forks and stuff, which I feel like I should put some of the forks down in advance because there are a lot of reserved tables, so I can just put the forks down in advance. I think, but whatever. I'm really in the service industry, which is what I've always wanted to be in. I've always wanted to be in the service industry. It's the only industry I didn't touch. I always wanted to be a waitress. Does that sound crazy when you have an aspiration to be a waitress? In Hollywood, I couldn't be a waitress because I was short and dumpy. In Hollywood, in Los Angeles, in Hollyweird, which I don't like that name. I don't like Hollyweird. It's unfair. Too many good people live there. In Hollyweird, you would have to be a model to be a waitress. My short, dumpy, fat ass could never be a waitress. And it's the one industry I never got into. I've met all the other industries except for tech, tech and stock market. No. Although I almost wound up being one of those stock people. But then I didn't want people yelling at me. That's the only, there was a program I could have entered when I was younger. But I didn't want to get yelled at. And it wasn't even a female industry at the time. It was totally a male industry, but they were trying to recruit women. Still a male industry. All right, I'm over it. Miss Shea, Florida. Is that what it is? We were tortured and burned with fire. We don't play with fire, honey. Nope. That's what it is. Good point. Got it. You make so much sense. However, Beto, I did look at the fire dancers, and my first thought was, I want to be a fire dancer. That was my first thought. So if I ever, again, now I fulfilled my dream of being a waitress. Is that a weird dream, people? But I fulfilled it. Right? In the service industry. I wasn't a waitress last night, but they're going to teach me the machine so I could be a waitress. I've always wanted to be a waitress. Ow. Oh. Oh, guys, I have not complained about my body in so long. Working sucks. Working really sucks. All right. I love it. Thank you. Like B. Moore said, you get some compression socks and you need good shoes. I did wear compression socks. I didn't see B. Moore say that. I did. It did help. I wore compression socks last night. It did help. I promise you, I wore compression socks. Nobody's dream is weird. It's your dream. You can do anything, Tracey. You can do anything. I just want to be a waitress. That's it. I just needed to get that out my system. Yes. I started to take an Epsom bath last night, but I was afraid I was going to drown like Whitney Houston in a bathtub. I was like, don't do it. You're going to meet Whitney. So I was like, all right, fine. And let me tell you something. 3 showers yesterday. 3. Okay. So I always take a shower in the morning. Even when I come to see you guys, I'm already taking a shower, right? So I take a shower because it's so hot here and you kind of sweat weird. And I could put on the air conditioning, which I think I'm going to have to start putting on the air conditioning because we have an unusual heat here and everybody's expecting a mega storm because of the heat. Pray for me, guys. In any case, I think I'm going to start putting on the air conditioner at night. Like, who should live sweating in your bed? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, who lives that way? I do. Let me sit back because I can't. If you guys knew what goes on here and the sweat, because the houses are made of concrete. You think anything penetrates this shit? No. I'm going to sleep with air conditioning. I can't. Last night, like, you know, has anybody had this issue? Because y'all are evolved, right? Y'all are evolved in America, in the States. I have to be really careful because if I say America, they're like, we are American. I have to be really careful and I got to be mindful of my Caribbean people, right? My ignorance is not okay. Okay. So y'all are evolved. You don't live in the backwoods anymore. Air conditioning has been discovered. Not so much here. Not so much. These people in this complex tell you you cannot have an air conditioner in your main living quarters where the sun comes in. The fuck? You fucking idiots. What are you talking about? But you can have it in the back where your bedroom is at. But this complex was built like 30, 40 years ago when heat was really heat and there was no such thing as air conditioning. And I guess at some point, air conditioning became a big deal. And these idiots were like, you can't put it in the front. You will not mess up the exterior of this complex by putting air conditioners in the windows of your living room. You idiots! Air conditioning helps you to live longer. You idiots! The heat in the Caribbean, we are close to the equator. Do you understand? You know, you don't understand. None of you understand. We are close to the equator. Let me tell you something. With you guys over there, the sky is here. You're a little dot down there, right? That's what happens in the States, right? Here, this little dot right here, this is the sky. Like this. Like this. We're near the equator. The fuck? We need air conditioning. We're protesting air conditioning. Air conditioning. Yeah. Fuck out of here. All right. I'm over it. Once a day, I got to get a good yell out. Just once. I'm not even going to tell you about the electric company. WAPA. Oh my God. We're not even going to go there. No, sweetie, you can't do anything when the fucking complex says no. You think? No, you can't. When I took this place, I told my landlord, let me tell you something. Rules? No, I do not follow rules. I don't. I swear to God. I went to Jerusalem, and the whole time there was like these rules. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we having these rules? And so one of my best friends, Janita, she would be like, Tracey, you have to do this. And I was like, I don't follow no rules. And so by the end of the trip, you know what Janita was saying to me? You don't follow rules. Right. The fuck? How am I supposed to enjoy my vacation with rules? So I went to my landlord. I says, listen, how are we going to do this? It was during COVID anyway, right? COVID was weird. I lucked out because it was during COVID. I was like, how are we going to do this? I need air conditioning. And he was like, well, we can't have air conditioning here. And I was like, okay, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to buy a portable air conditioning. And please help me to figure out how the hose is going to go outside. He's an expert. He did just fine. Rules? You get to. I have a portable air conditioning in my living room. Everybody else suffers in the heat unless they live in their bedroom. The heat, by the way, doesn't go down to like 6:15, 6:30. All right, I'm over it. Back up. She's gonna blow. Back up. She's gonna blow. The craziness that goes on around here. Heat rant. Oh my God. Yes, Yvette. Let's make a way around you all rules. I got me a port. Don't fuck with me. Did I stutter? Thank God. The landlord, because there was a rental problem here, right? Because it was COVID. Nobody was renting Airbnbs. Do you even want to rent your house as an Airbnb? All the germs that people carry. So he was looking for a tenant. And he was also looking for me to stay. So he accommodated me, which I'm of gratitude. Thank you, landlord. I have the best landlord, by the way. The best. All right, I'm over it. I'm over it. Back up. She's gonna blow. They can get you the kind that attaches to the wall. No, they can't get you the kind that attaches to the wall. That's the funny part. The heat is stifling in a virgin. Yes, it is. I used to live in Puerto Rico when I was a kid. I used to sleep with the windows open. So do I. And a fan. You understand? Most days we're 100 degrees. Listen, the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, hot. We don't carry humidity. And that's the difference. There's no humidity. Hot is hot. Humidity, you want to peel your skin off. Hi, lizard. Lizard. In any case, you want to peel your skin off and hang it up. I'd rather look like a fucking alien or a medical experiment than be in humidity. What's been happening lately is humidity has been here. It's hilarious. The lizards are here. Oh, and the hotel has 2 cats. One of them came right to me. She was like, "Mother?" I was like, "Yes." So, oh, no. I was like, she was like, "Mom?" I was like, "Yes, I'm here." Oh my God. Hi, lizard. The lizard eats the flowers. They're like tulip flowers. No, not tulip, trumpet flowers. For some reason, the trumpets grow on the ground. The trumpets are actually growing from trees, but I don't get it. All right. Hi, Juanita. Portable AC. That's what I got. Yes. Got Miss Kimberlite. Where there is a will, there is a way. I'm too damn old for rules. Thank you, soul sister. Hot like fire. Hot, hot, hot. All right. I'm wondering, oh, that's an interesting number. I'm going to hold on to that. I don't know if I have a 10 o'clock today, so let me check that real quick. I think I have a 10 o'clock today, guys. Thank you, Juanita. Okay, I do have a 10 o'clock. Okay, I just need to check it, or sometimes I go over. Flowers. Oh, thank you, sweetie. All right, so I was dancing with the Makojumbies, walking underneath the nuts of the Makojumbies, which I already knew it was good luck. I said to someone, I was like, I walked under the nuts of a Makojumby like twice, but I think it was 3 times. And I go, I got blessed. And the person was like, really? And I'm like, yes. What do you mean? Who gets to walk under the nuts of a Makojumby and not see that as a blessing? Fuck. All right. When you guys come for the healing program, we will make sure Makojumbies are here. Okay? We will make sure of it. You're welcome, sweetie. Oh, you're so welcome. By the way, anything you hear about Jamie Foxx is a lie. Don't listen to anything. If Corinne is not speaking, don't listen to it. Okay? Corinne is the daddy spokesperson. If she's not speaking, don't listen to nobody. What was I looking at? Oh, the 5 things you need to know for today. The 5 things. CNN. So I'm your CNN correspondent for you two. I'm the only Black person left in CNN. They fired everybody. They didn't fire me yet. It's a volunteer job, and it is officially unofficial. But I have to do my job, people. May 11th. Do I really want to do this? May 11th. So then I got caught dancing with the Makojumbies. And my boss comes over to me and she's like, you're supposed to be at the desk. And I said, oh, okay. So I ran to the desk. And then later on, she came over to me and she goes, you can keep eyes on a desk. But if you want to watch the show, just make sure you have eyes on the desk. And I was like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I was so excited. Then the Makojumbies wanted me to dance with them. I didn't know what to do. I figured I'd just start dancing. And then she looks at me and she's so sweet. And she goes, you needed this. It's like, I really did. I needed to get dancing out. I needed to wiggle my tailbone. I really did. I was like, thank you. I really did need this. I was like, but I'll do a better job on Friday. And Friday, I will do my job. By the way, the girls love me. I usually wind up in spaces where women hate me. That didn't happen yesterday. The girls loved me. They just, I like, not love, like, oh, she's here. The queen is here. I prefer that. That's what I would want. But that's not what I got because I didn't need that. I just needed people to see me as a decent person, just needing a job like everybody else. They liked me. They really liked me. I usually don't find that in spaces where there's mostly women. It's okay. I lived it there all my life. It's okay. Okay. All right. I do need better shoes. Timo has these shoes for $6. They're lying, of course, but they have these shoes for $6, but they're lying. I'm gonna go to New York and get me some real shoes. Okay. CNN Town Hall hosted a town hall Wednesday with CNN hosted a town hall Wednesday with former President Donald Trump. You racist CNN asswipes. What are you? Did he even come back from fucking Netherlands or Switzerland or where? Is he back in America? Is CNN even aware that he was found liable for Jean Carroll's sexual assault? CNN, the fuck is wrong with you people? Stop it, CNN. You're a bunch of racist asswipes that act like you're not racist. That's the funny part. That's the joke. We're not racist. We're just gonna fire all the black anchors. We're not racist. Besides, we have Tracey. A town hall with Donald Trump. You couldn't have found another person, other topics. I'd rather you had a town hall with George Santos. That would have been amazing. This idiot, was he in the country? He's not coming back, guys. I don't listen. I'm gonna say it once. I'm gonna say it again. It must be good to be white. How does he have so many federal cases and he gets to leave the country? How? Whatever. CNN town halls. When I lose my words, I'm really, really mad. Head gasket mad. This is my employer. I mean, they didn't really hire me, but that's not the point. All right. Immigration. The Trump era border restriction policy, known as Title 42, is set to expire. When this bitch expires, then put it. I am tired. It's been trying to expire since January. We're in June. When it finally expires, then post it, CNN. I gotta tell CNN what to do now because they are just idiots. COVID-19. They just want to make me mad today. They just want me, like the fire dance, they just want to see it coming out my head. Let's talk about COVID-19. After more than 3 years, the United States declaration of a public health emergency due to COVID-19 ends today. However, this does not mean that the virus has magically disappeared. Oh, finally telling the truth, CNN. According to the CDC, there were more than 77,000 new COVID-19 cases last week. And this is likely an underestimate, given that many people are testing for coronavirus at home or not at all. The U.S. declaration has been renewed 13 times, essentially gave the government wide range flexibility to implement certain policies, but the CDC said it will still keep a close eye on the virus. You lied to CDC! You WHO, you CDCs! Lying. Anytime somebody's lying, call them a CDC. Oh, you a CDC? You a WHO? That's who you are? Sudan. More than 1,300 Americans have departed Sudan since intense fighting broke out in April between warring Sudanese military factions. The violence over the past several weeks have left hundreds deleted and thousands injured, causing tens of thousands to flee their home, and has left the country on the brink of a civil war. I'm sorry. Textbook ban. Florida. Florida has rejected dozens of social studies textbooks in K through 12 schools that mention social justice, taking a knee, and other content of concern. Several book publishers recently submitted materials to the state's Department of Education, but nearly 35,000 were rejected due to inaccurate material errors and other information was not aligned with Florida law. The department said this week, citing the state's rigorous standards, the move by the Florida Department of Education comes as Republican lawmakers, including Ron DeSantis, has made widespread efforts to restrict how racism and history are taught in the schools. Listen, Florida. Let's do something else. Remember that oral education we talked about? Fuck the Florida schools. Teach your own goddamn kids about African history, Black history in America. Teach them about all the lakes and all the towns, that all the wealthy Black towns that they got rid of and put lakes in front of. If you need some information, contact me. I will send you information constantly. Teach your children. You don't need Florida to tell you what to do. You have a home. And you have your own intelligence. And you have your own rights. And you will be teaching your kids about their history and the power, the sustainable power we have. Are you kidding me? All right, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. By the way, you people just wait. You all just wait. These little galactic kids, some of them are like 10 years old now, and these pandemic babies that are being born, these are some spicy bunches. You all wait. This is the bunch that's going to get rid of racism. You better recognize this bunch, white and Black and Mexican and Guatemaltecan and Tongans, anybody that was born 10 years and younger, those are called galactic kids. And they're spicy and they cuss out their own parents. Not in a way where it's like disrespectful. In a way they're like, why do you do things like that? Have you seen IG with these babies? The pandemic babies are worse. I thought my grandson is a galactic baby. The shit that came out his mouth. The shit that came out his mouth. I was like, what the fuck? Well, I'm sorry, Dory. I just tell the truth. The pandemic babies are worse. And they're the ones that's going to eradicate everything that we ruined. The generations before me, my goddamn generation, the generation after me, fuck out of here. You don't need Florida. Teach your babies at home. If you need information, contact me. I will send you all kinds of shit. I love sending out Black history shit, whether it was killings and beatings, which is so sad. Like, it's so sad. The things my ancestors went through. I don't know how they could have been so strong. These people are amazing. These people need to be honored. They are amazing. Amazing. Our ancestors, I would do anything for them. They are amazing. All right, I'm over it. My 11-year-old son ain't buying it. Thank you, Miss Kimberlite. African history has never been taught in schools anyway, right? We always had to reach beyond the school systems, but now we're going to make sure we teach them at home. Hi, Dara. Dara goes, yes. Sanders and his Legion. Alphabet lies. Oh, morning, Jenny G. Oh, all right, I gotta go. I have to go. I have to go. I gotta go. I think I'm gonna do my readings from my bed. I'm gonna put my feet up. I think I'm gonna do my readings from my bed. Who cares? Do you care, really? Don't care. I gotta go. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for letting me rant. I thought I could keep it under control, but I couldn't. And it's okay. And pray for me, guys. The guy with the car said he'll be back this weekend. I can't wait to have the conversation with him. Yeah. Driving Miss Daisy took me to work yesterday. How sweet is that? I called her and I was like, I have a job, but I can't get there. Who gets a job but doesn't have the means to get there? Me. But gets there, finds a way to get there. And I could have walked, but who walks in this Caribbean sun? I'm telling you, this is the equator. I'm not walking in this Caribbean sun. So I called driving Miss Daisy. She was so kind. She was like, absolutely. I was like, okay, what time? Because I know that she needs that. So I told her 3:30 because I didn't have to start till 4:30, but I told her 3:30. And I'm so glad I told her 3:30 because she fussed around for about 20 minutes. And I was like, don't worry, take your time. You know what's funny? My house is 5 minutes from my job driving. Walking, it would take an hour. Oh my God. This car it came in handy just in time. All right, guys. All that matters is a way was made. That's all that matters. You're so right. Ah, I enjoyed her company yesterday. Whose company? Oh, your niece. That's right. You told us you were playing with your niece yesterday. Oh, pandemic baby. Pandemic baby. Ah, you can do it. You proved it. You could do it. 15, you proved it. Yeah. All right. I gotta go. I got a 10 o'clock. I'm gonna do it from my bed because I don't care. I don't care. My mind, my mind is functioning. My body is not. This morning when she dropped me off, she like looked me up and down. She's like, very lovely, very, very lovely. Because I walk around like a trash prostitute in the complex. I walk around in short shorts. I look like trash, right? I barely comb my hair. Like, so she was like, very lovely, very, very lovely, Tracy, very lovely. What did you think, Miss Daisy? What did you? I was dying inside. I was like, thank you, Miss Daisy. Thank you. So when she dropped me off, she said, you must knock on my door in the morning. So I wanted to knock on her door because sometimes, depending upon the heat, I will not leave my house. So I don't get to see her till nighttime. So before I came on, I went to go knock on her door just to say thank you. Just to say, I honor your presence in my life. Thank you for taking me to work. Oh, please send me your picture. really do clean up well. 15 is my new name for you. 15 was all it took. I kind of, I didn't get it, but I didn't want to ask. I was like, oh, this is something new. 15. Oh my God. I love you all. Listen to me. Listen to me. 213-458-7408. Get a reading with me. Zoom, FaceTime, over the regular phone. Who cares? I'm still available for you. Horoscopes are up. Horoscopes are up. Thank you. Thank you for all the funds for my car. Thank you. Actually, I think I have funds for my car, and I believe I have funds for insurance. So thank you. All right, guys. I love you. Y'all got the jokes. So sorry. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys.